Congratulations to all of you. Graham, when did you write this? When you were 12? You look too young.
I'm going to choose to be very flattered by that. So thank you.
Amazing. Let me start with the writer here because, you know, I know from talking to you earlier in the day that you had sort of an obsession with Alan Turing. Is that right?
Oh, yeah. I mean, since I was a teenager, since I was 14, 15, I've wanted to write about Alan Turing. It may be sort of hard to imagine now because, like, I seem so cool and stuff, but when I was 15, I was not. And I was a huge computer nerd. I went to computer science camp. I went to space camp. I was like that kid. And so among computer science people, Turing is this object of cult-like fascination. Everyone was obsessed with him, and I'd always wanted to write a screenplay about him. But of course, over the years, you sort of go to your agents, and you're like, I want to write a script about this gay English mathematician in the 40s who kills himself at the end. And they're like, great, that's such a good idea for a movie. But so it wasn't until I met these fine people here that I finally got the opportunity to do it.
How did that come about, Nora? I mean, you know, this is like, all right, Teddy.
It
Ito,
was the fall of '09, almost exactly 5 years ago, that we read that the then Prime Minister, Gordon Brown, had apologized for the treatment of Alan Turing during World War II. And Nora and I didn't know of Alan Turing and sort of researched who he was, and you know, we're sort of shocked and amazed that we hadn't heard of it until that point. We thought it was a beautiful story that needed to be told. So we, you know, just optioned the sort of definitive biography. Nora convinced the author that we were the people to shepherd this. I still don't know why he let us do that. And then I think we all knew Graham sort of socially a little bit and talked him into writing the screenplay for free somehow. So very humble origins.
You know, this was a much beloved screenplay that that the Hollywood studios didn't want to make, you know, it was one of those opportunities where you know, a studio says no, it becomes available to be made completely independently, and that's what we did. We partnered up. We tried to find a true leader who understood, you know, the thematic significance of this film, who could understand the importance from a historical standpoint, and who could hopefully provide, you know, some greater themes to the movie as far as, you know, not just all the amazing accomplishments of Alan Turing, which you know, from our standpoint is exceptional, but also just sort of tackling, you know, the ability to be different and to accept being different and to do great things by that self-confidence. And I think when we met Morton Tildum, he really, you know, sort of encapsulated all of that, and then we really had the beginnings of a movie.